G'day, mate.
G'day, you bastard.
G'day, cunt. Cunts.
Cunt. Cunt.
Cunt.
Can we
all sort of hear stuff? Hello. Sucking dick. Oh, God. These fucking headphones are short as fuck.
Yeah, I'm struggling with it.
Do I need to pull that closer?
Probably. Fuck me.
No thanks.
Harley, you're going to be on making sure that stuff still looks like it's recording. Right.
Manager.
Cool.
Does it look like shit's recording?
It's funny because you'll always watch you guys, or when I watch the videos, and you always are like looking back to Harley to refer to something. It's like, yes, that happened.
Harley, yes, please check this thing out, please.
This actually happened.
Harley, can you get something to put in front of this windscreen so it doesn't fucking fall over?
Something in front of it?
What, and
like a
smash,
car?
No, like a
we could have a
tyre.
car here. We could fit it to a car. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
there's no
maybe
car
have a
here
car.
right now.
Putting it in a car would be fucking sick. I'm just going to do a
Yeah.
bit of EQ.
It probably won't.
1
fit
minute,
exactly what you
guys.
try.
Just going to EQ this shit, bros.
Awful lot of honkies in here.
I wish I had a car.
Monkeys in here. That's so racist. You're so racist.
It's very loud, Alex, but it's not picking up a lot.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
G'day, cunt.
What are you looking at? Oh, right, okay. I'll absolutely leave all this shit because I'm so fucking lazy.
Yeah.
Right,
G'day, you bastard.
what are we on? Are we on 6? 6,
No.
5, 6,
4,
7.
3, 2.
I'm gonna go with
I
6.
think it's 6.
So-
Get luck, we'll get Harley to check right now.
Yeah. Hold on,
This
you
is
can just check that information for us.
Could we
I think
just
last one was the Australian one.
cross-reference, cross-match that? Just crunch some numbers real quick.
I mean, we haven't even introduced Ty. Oh, Ty's here.
Size here.
Oh, Ty's here. No
G'day,
way.
you cunts.
No way. Look at that. Ty's here.
Size here, mate.
Is what? This is number 6.
Oh.
Welcome to the Low Origin Podcast, number 6.
Number 6.
With
Numero
Ty.
G'day, cunts.
Off of Forever Away.
Oh, you forgot to do something, but
He's the upside down. You're right. Look, we need absolute fucking
Wait,
silence because I fucking forget this and then I try and edit
I'm
it
a
afterwards.
local viewer. I watch it a bit.
I'm a fucking retard.
Done.
As long as we remember to do that
Yeah.
near the end,
Yeah.
I can adjust the speed and then I can adjust. None of this is important or interesting, but welcome to the Low Origin Podcast with special guest Ty. Off
G'day,
of
boys.
down under.
It's fucking
He's-
down
he's
under, mate.
Yeah, the Upside Down. He's from the Upside Down, that famous place in Stranger Things. Nobody's watched that. Apart from me.
I watched it, don't
I've seen
worry.
it.
Oh, did you? It's pretty
Yeah,
good, isn't it?
yeah,
It's
it's pretty
fucking,
good,
fucking
yeah,
ace. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to talk that up. So
Season
what,
3 soon, though.
what? Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah, same, pretty much.
We watched-
Season 2 was wank though. It was kind of like
Yeah.
we've earned everyone's trust now. Well, we
Yeah,
just need
yeah,
to earn
yeah,
a bit
yeah.
of
Just-
money.
yeah.
We now just need to claw a little bit of
Yeah.
money, save as much as we can. Let's just let this not go anywhere.
Yeah, like
Let's
see,
literally just keep this going around in a circle for a little bit, not go anywhere. Then we'll maybe hit it again hard.
like
Season 3.
like season
Maybe.
5 of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's just in like treading water,
Yeah.
big time treading water.
Yeah. Anyway,
Cars.
with cars and shit.
Cars
What
and shit.
what have we been doing, guys? Let's face so the last podcast we were talking about doing stuff.
No,
Yeah.
I crashed, I think, in the
And then
last
we
one.
did a lot of stuff.
Did I crash? in
I
the
don't
No,
think I don't think
your
we
video was between the last podcast.
The
Yeah.
last podcast
Yeah.
was
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool,
when,
cool,
when
cool.
Harley and Saule
It
were
was
out here.
before that terrible air filter video that we
Oh.
won't talk about.
Yeah.
I
Did you delete it?
All 7 people watched that, and they were all just absolutely
All
blown away.
downvoted it.
Yeah, all downvoted it.
Yeah.
I thought it
Thanks,
was, I thought it was
guys.
interesting.
Yeah.
I watched it twice.
I mean, I didn't watch it.
So I've had 3 views.
I mean, I didn't watch it.
No, I know. I saw Alex open it and was like,
Yeah, I saw like a complaint that I'd put some screaming in it, and I was like,
"Oh yeah,
that's-
the screaming. That was quite funny."
so you did watch it?
No, I literally went straight to the screaming. That's what gets me hard.
Anyway, so we did some fucking shit, and we've done some crashing, and yeah, that's it. The
I've
end of the Low
specifically
Origin
not.
podcast.
Yeah, we're done.
Saul, however, is yet to turn a wheel in anger.
Anger, yes, I have turned a wheel,
He's turned wheels.
but it was
Harley
not.
turned a wheel.
Harley's just turned a
Look
wheel.
at how happy
might
he is
even, might even
Ripped the
include
plan
that. It was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, boy.
Only because of SRG's a Stan.
Yeah.
Hey.
100%.
Dan did a fucking. He couldn't just sit there. Do you see him before? He's like just sat there like, "Oh,
He's
I
looking
know, I know how to fix this easy problem. Just sat there swaying like it's so fucking simple. I could just fucking fix
He
it.
wouldn't have
Walked
slept
outside
on
and
just
tonight
yeah,
at all.
Fingers over the top.
If he'd have left, he'd be just awake
All
all
night.
night. Like fucking eyes wide open,
Yeah.
thinking of the upside down.
Thinking of the bullshit
I know
shot.
he's
yeah.
good. I know he's good. I said that. He's going to be here soon, don't worry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
fixed shit.
fucking Luya. It's fixed.
Yeah. And now you can do. Are you doing Thursday STL? So we're filming this. We're going to film one before and one after STL to see,
What
how
Ty thinks.
How
what
fucked the cars are got.
how Ty feels about UK drifting.
Keen.
But no, mainly because we've got the equipment for until the 18th, so we thought we'd fucking rinse the shit out of it.
We might even put like a couple in, and
Yeah,
then we'll just,
just
drip feed them for the rest of the year.
Like we'll take like different prescription drugs and see how they affect us. Just that'd be fun. Let's take some metazapine. Honestly, don't do that. Don't. We're not advocating taking drugs.
But you should.
This is a joke.
You also
For
shouldn't.
legal reasons, that's a joke. Anyway,
We're
yeah.
not joking.
We're not. We are. We need to reduce the amount of threats of suing. Okay, which
Sue
also
us. We've got £0.
also legally we
Sue us. What is
Not gonna talk about
half
getting
of
sued.
0? Fucking still 0.
Fuck all.
So fucking sue us.
don't like this video.
Yeah.
If you just
Like this video
this
if
video.
you would like to sue us.
like and
What if I
subscribe
like
if
it,
you're aware of what
Yeah.
suing's nearly gone
Yeah.
down recently.
Not your mum sue.
Yeah. Anyway, so we went
Sue.
to Pembrey. That was in South Wales. It was the longest journey. You may as well go to Mordor. I would prefer
It was
driving to
Mordor.
Australia. Through the sea. It was horrendous. No, but to be fair, that was from drifting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Drift Inc.
Ink, not
Yeah.
drifting.
Inc.
Drift Inc.
And I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. I know you didn't.
I enjoyed it. I just didn't enjoy the half a laugh I did and crashed. But
I cried. And
You know
I
when
wasn't
people
even
say,
there.
when people say like, "Oh, I only did half a lap and I fucking crashed." You actually
did do that.
half a
Half a
lap,
lap.
Yeah.
and then like,
I mean,
Did-
sighting laps are a
Hey,
real
I tell you what,
thing,
it's
you know
half a
that.
lot more than I've done this year. So
yeah, shout out, that's absolutely true.
Shout out Saul for doing absolutely nothing.
after absolutely nothing. Yeah.
Hey, you went on holiday.
He did,
Yeah,
yeah. He went on holiday
Yeah.
to Australia
Straya.
Can't.
and did loads of cool shit
Here we
Yeah.
go.
and got loads of cool aero.
Mm.
But you know that aero is also available from
Drift shop, drift shop.
Impaled
Or-
myself
or
on
in
this.
Europe. You can
This has just come through the fucking top of the fucking thing. Yeah, you can if you like it. You can get it from Origin Europe as well. I mean,
Apparently.
it's available. Anyway, so yeah, we went to Pembrey. You did a big fucking crash. You did
Yeah.
the most amount of damage I've in the whole time you've owned this S15.
Oh, I fucked it up, man. Yeah.
I know you don't want to like dwell on this, but like you've had this for 4 years, right? And we've crashed into each other, like,
Yeah.
and we've hit stuff and we've hit other people.
Hit me.
That like hit you
Yeah.
when you wouldn't get the fuck out of the way.
Get
Fast.
the fuck out the way.
No, Dan hit me literally because I was just slower than him. That's all it was. I was literally
What,
barely
next
250 off.
Next
Yeah,
level?
and he would just
Oh,
drove straight to
I
the
think
side
I
of
might
me.
have been in
Right,
the car.
right.
It's like, faster!
Yes.
Just
but
persuading him to go around the
It was
corner.
like 2 laps in.
just,
I think
you
I was.
can push
We were in the
Yeah, but
passenger
me and
seat,
Alex
yeah.
did that at
Yeah,
Teesside.
yeah.
Me and Alex at Teesside, I went out, I spun on entry, then spun again further on the track. I was like, yeah, do you want to follow me now? Because we're good to go.
That was it. That was so funny.
I
right?
can't do this. I need you to follow me.
Now this is the second thing we did before.
Oh, should we go back?
We'll go to Pembrey. Okay, so Pembrey was all right. Me and Danny Wyman did some fuck. We need to get Danny Wyman on the fucking podcast.
He lives in France. It's
He
quite
does
hard.
live in France. It's like quicker for Ty to get here. Ty's just like nip round the corner, but like Danny Wyman, wow, like Spain, legit Spain. Anyway, Pembrey
it
was
really
good.
that far away?
We really
Yeah, it's just a
appreciate.
fucking piss take. He's so
Fucking
far
hell.
away.
It's like there's no
I thought
fucking
it was
roads,
far
no
for you to come.
motorways.
What, 2
shit.
hours?
Yeah, 2 hours for me, yeah.
Yeah.
I've really
Oh.
fucked this chair up.
Well, I tried to sit there. You didn't want me to.
Yeah,
So,
you got the good
Slay
seat this
yourself
time.
up.
I don't know where all the good seats are. They're all fucking gone. Anyway, so Pembrey was good. That was. I'd happily go to another one of those. Perhaps do some sighting laps.
maybe do a sighting lap or
Yeah.
two.
It did rain the second day, like never before, which was kind of sad. But yeah, we really appreciated going to that. It was a really fun event. Then
It was chilled though, man. It was like I crashed straight away and then just like chilled.
you didn't chill. You had like a mild panic attack when you realised that
Did you
this is
see
an
how fucked my car was?
yeah. Like you walked off. Like most people walk away from a crash and they're just like, oh man, that's fucking shit. But then like Dan walked off, and then he just turned around and looked at his car like how real this shit is. The car is legitimately.
I seen a couple
fucked.
of Instagram videos and I was crying myself.
I mean, yeah, we worked it out that at this point in time,
Don't. If you put figures on this shit, I swear to God,
every
you
time
don't
that
do it.
every
Don't
time
do
that
it.
car
You're gonna
has
regret
been on a
this.
trailer this year, every time it's left my house on a trailer, I've spent about a minimum of £1,000 fixing it after that.
Shit. I
Money.
know the feels after half a hangs.
Oh god damn.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, so why did you need to do any repairs? To
You got
your-
rear-ended.
So where? Oh well.
Why would you need to
There
do
was
any
a
repairs?
previous accident in the day from a friend of mine I lent the car to.
Yeah.
My car's never been crashed into anything prior either. But it was just a little.
So
we have
who
spoken
was
about it. We have spoken
It's
about it.
fine.
I know.
I wouldn't have let him. I wouldn't have let him drive it if.
It's
I knew he
fine.
couldn't
Right?
drive.
I'm just
Hey bro, you want to come halfway around the world and crash my car? Straight first lap.
I mean, I crashed my work vehicle into a stationary van as well. Like, I'm probably the worst driver in the world.
No,
No,
you're
no.
doing yourself down.
Yeah.
I've seen you making at least
I
one.
wouldn't
lap.
have
One decent run.
I wouldn't have let him drive if
What?
I knew he couldn't.
Harley's
Oh
point.
yeah, he
Oh.
crashed.
Harley's point to damage on
crashed
his
you.
350
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I did.
He crashed your car. Like that was on your drive.
Yeah.
You crashed on your drive. You crashed your brother's car.
2 days
On
prior,
your drive.
he moaned about me adjusting the mirrors, so I didn't adjust the mirrors, and I drove into a pole on the drive.
So fresh car.
Is that what happened when you went up to the bank in Scotland? You didn't adjust the
I didn't
mirrors.
adjust the mirrors.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So what's that saying? Fresh car, fresh motor,
Yeah.
STL bank, Harley's driving.
Yeah. Well, I've already said that
Boy.
Harley can
Don't do
Harley
that.
can drive my car. I've already
Yeah?
said that.
For sure.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
wanna
You
see this
drive
thing
mine,
go.
it fucking scares me.
I remember in the last podcast because I listened to it because I wanted to hear the stories about when you guys come
He's
over
the
to
guy.
see me.
He's the guy who listens.
He's a guy.
When
He's the
Dan's
guy.
like, "It's all right, Ty, you can drive my car," and then everyone's like, "No, it's too clean."
Yeah, he's fucking bend it big now. Yeah.
That
It's
escalated.
yeah, it did. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
But it's
significantly
still
less clean.
Schmick.
Oh, it's the fucking panel gaps are probably better now, aren't they?
Pardon?
Panel gaps are probably better now than they were thanks to
Yeah,
Huxley.
like literally, Huxley gave me back. I was like, yeah, my wheels don't fit anything anymore because like
Everything
shit's
now
straight.
fits.
So I had to rebend stuff. So stuff.
You have to start bending the
Yeah.
chassis back.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's like when Adam gave me my car back last year, and I was like, new bumper, new bonnet, new lights, new wings,
New doors.
new doors, and I was like, I don't know where any of this goes anymore because everything was attached with tech screws. So like there was just old tech screw holes. I was like, is that the one from last year?
Try this one.
Yeah.
Nope.
You know,
try
with
this
like
one.
the face of the car's like swollen and all like fucking mushed up. Anyway, yeah, that was Pembrey. We had a fucking lit time at Pembrey. Danny Wyman did a fucking head lift, and by that I mean the head on his engine
Yeah.
lifted from his block.
Boo.
Sad times. Did we ascertain how that happened? Why that?
No,
happened?
no, he done the gasket.
Oh, he did the gas. He did
Yeah,
right,
he did the
right.
gasket
Head gasket did
before,
a
yeah.
did a Brexit. Okay, cool. And then we we did the BDC.
Well, I didn't. I wasn't allowed.
You weren't allowed,
I wasn't allowed.
despite there being some names there who. I mean, let's not go into that.
Let's not. get into
Let's not go into that.
So
So
you drove the day before.
yeah,
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 we,
yeah,
we did
yeah.
a we did a practice day, and we did some good drives. We did a whole day, and neither of us broke anything, crashed, or did shit really.
Well, my car left there being better than when it went.
That's
Amazing.
true. We
We did.
fixed that electrical
We
problem,
did,
didn't
yeah.
we?
So
yeah,
now,
like this.
now your averages, so we're now not £1,000 a drift day, we're maybe.
Oh no, because
Oh.
I, no, 'cause I still blew the van up on the way home. So I had to
Oh
buy a new
yeah,
van,
fucking hell, yeah, you have to,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that-
Probably
that's what the
increased it now. It's
picture
probably like
was, I think.
1,100, 1,200 quid.
The
every
recovery
time.
truck that came and got us looked cool though because it had my car on the back. So that was cool.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fuck man.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. So
Fuck yeah, I
so
forgot about
after both me and Dan have Vivaros,
You've now got a rapist van.
you've now got a big boy van. But
Yeah.
yeah, my Vivaro is always in a state of near death, but never dies. Dan's was like in a really nice state of being happy and usable and working, and then just
Exploded.
exploded.
Oh, it did.
Threw rods and shit out. Or actually, it hasn't
No,
done
no,
that,
it
has
ran
it?
on its own oil and it
Ran
just
on its own oil.
Yeah.
Did,
Yeah.
did
How far
diesel
from
run
home
off.
was that?
like
Pretty
30
far.
miles. something like that.
Oh,
See, that's
okay,
kinda-
It's not too bad.
That's why it's worse though. It's like he drove
Yeah.
all that
Oh,
way,
yeah.
and then just before you get home,
Hey.
Why couldn't you shit yourself before?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Not well,
yeah, it's never
Nah,
good,
at
is
least
it?
you nearly got home.
Yeah.
Nearly got it. Well, we got home in the end.
He
It was okay.
tried.
But we
tried.
Generally the BDC event was fucking awesome. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was sick,
teesside. It was Pro-Am Pro, and over 2 days, and we got the practice day on. Was it Friday?
Yeah, we done
on
practice
Friday.
yeah.
I really enjoyed that. It was cool to get out
Yeah, it was
there
good.
and like smash into each other and do some fun.
I had
drifts.
Ricky Lawrence sit on my lap and
He did, yeah.
fuck me,
I-
he bullied me.
That was real awkward as well.
That
'cause,
guy
like,
was fast.
I'd said I was trying to get like it's real hard. Like I don't know how they do it in Australia, but like, and I know you did talk on length about like etiquette and stuff. But like we were trying to get next to each other for each run, but they'd run it so that left hand side was lead car and right hand side was chase car. Makes sense, yeah,
Gotcha.
okay.
Yeah.
Except for then, how did two people consistently try and get next to each
Yeah,
other
you
to then
can't.
go out?
Yeah.
So it became really, really difficult. And then there was a time when
Gotcha.
like I was like, oh, you go out, and then was it Ricky Lawrence? He was like, no. He just
He
sat there. I
just
was
wanted
like,
to door me.
I was like, okay.
It's like, hey,
so
I'm gonna show
I-
you what's up.
That's
So he
it.
fucking showed me, man. God damn.
So then I ended up going out with Sweeps, but Sweeps had a passenger, so I wasn't allowed to twin with him, which is fine. I suppose if you got passengers, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then you got Ricky Lawrence, who did some fucking.
I mean, he's a sick fucking driver.
Yeah,
man.
he's a good driver.
What
Yeah.
cars he got?
Yeah, I don't know what.
S13, PS13.
Yeah,
PS,
PS,
Yeah.
with
1J and one via front.
yeah,
Yeah.
one bit from-
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good
I did
car.
watch it, but
Did-
then when Alex didn't make it into the rounds, I
Fucked
went
it
to
off.
sleep because it's like
Thanks.
four.
Oh no, he
4 o'clock.
won the event. He did.
Yeah, I
he
actually
won.
won. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
for
The
the whole
burnout
thing.
with the door up.
Yeah,
No, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
The burnout with the door up, that was great because the first thing that happened was, and I won't mention names, although it was probably, I think I've already mentioned it somewhere else, but somebody came over to me and says, I want you to look like I'm shouting at you and telling you to never do that burnout with the doors up ever again. Just look like you've been hard done to, but that was fucking sick. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Don't. But you know, just look like I'm giving you shit for it. Yeah.
Don't.
Finger pointing. Fun.
Do it again.
They're watching now, so just make
Yeah,
it look
yeah,
like I'm giving you shit. But yeah, that was a load of fun. So next event,
STL.
Yeah,
Streets.
boy.
Sertler.
Street Track Life,
Steet it right life.
hosted by our good friend Alistair Graham, off of
Chimney style.
pretty much. Oh god.
It's a fucking amazing car. You slam
Look,
the boot and the fucking roof rattles like a van.
Isn't it brand new?
Yeah, it's brand
Oh,
new.
it's a good car.
Like
Yeah.
brand new, like packet
Brand
fresh.
new.
Like
Packet
it, like
fresh.
you literally can't get them. The only way Alistair essentially ended up with one was because my cousin works for Suzuki.
Okay. Yeah.
So I said to my cousin, I was like, my mate wants one. Long story short, I was like, you need to put him on the list. So like,
Gotcha.
there's a massive waiting list because there's some weird shit with the emissions in the UK with us leaving Europe that those cars are going to be subject to like a 10 grand surcharge on top of the like 20 grand list price. So I mean, a car that's essentially
They literally look like
they're
shit.
basically the K car in Japan, and all they've done is put a
Okay.
slightly bigger engine in and bigger arches to make them not a K car.
It's
over
crazy
here.
that they have such
They
a
have
big
a
want. and
massive
they,
following over here.
Really?
Massive, yeah, it's huge
Yeah.
apparently. And people
mean,
are
Ali-
screaming
their
for
own,
new
but
ones.
still.
Ali needed one because he had Jimny style.
Yeah, he had
already.
Jimny. He owned
He'd
the
already-
Jimny
He
style.
was already
needed
committed.
the
Yeah, he
new one.
committed to buying
I
one.
ended up basically saying, if you really are serious, I can get you one through my cousin. He's now got one.
There you go.
Not spoke to him since he's got it. Don't know how much he likes it. It's not a Mercedes, put it that way.
Is not a Mercedes.
Yeah, I think he mentioned that 60 mile an hour on the motorway, probably okay because you don't have to overtake lorries or get into any crosswinds. Soon as you get out middle lane, fast lane, 70 mile an hour, you might as well be fucking riding a bike on the motorway.
We're not selling this, are we? We're not
No,
selling-
it looks
Oh.
fucking hilarious.
Buy
I can't wait
Jimneys.
to see what he does to it. It's gonna be great.
They'll probably make it pretty cool.
Yeah, he'll
Buy
do
it,
some
The,
buy
shit
Merce-
to
it.
it.
the Mercedes little.
He was telling me like he's got like iBack that are making lift kit and shocks and shit for it, so
Put
it'll be
some
funny. It's gonna be funny.
326 headlight covers on it and shit.
Fuck knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D-Ray
Yeah.
light.
That'll be us.
Yeah.
That'll be us next year. We'll have, instead of 326 Power UK, we'll have
Chimney style. Sponsored by.
I
We're all
absolutely
like
would.
getting lift kits.
Can you imagine that? We'd be sponsored by a fucking 4x4, the lowest cars in the
Sponsored
UK.
by a
I mean, that's a
Yeah.
bold statement.
Oh, no, for sure.
The
Yeah,
lowest.
fuck 'em.
That's
Yeah,
the-
Go with that
Fuck 'em.
statement.
like the lowest cars, and we're sponsored by like a 4x4
4x4 company. Yeah, with lift kits. We're advertising lift kits.
That's what I was doing to Tim, giving him shit because he raised the front of his car.
Yeah, fuck you, Tim. You raise your car. Stop listening to Pat Gooden. He's a good cunt.
Did he actually legit raise his car?
He
though?
raised the front of his car.
Stop
Why?
listening to people.
No, he didn't. He lowered the back. I think he lowered the back.
See, I did this.
Either way.
Everyone's
Tim.
banging on about how like you get much more.
I told you what you
drivability
need to
out of it
do.
when you raise the front, or you have a bit of bell rake.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bell.
Yeah.
Well,
And it did feel better, but because what I did was lower the back, then all my arms became like Ganesh,
right.
like this,
Top arm.
and it just had a really bad time.
But realistically, I told him I was just going to tell you guys, and then you guys were going to give him shit. And now he'll probably end up...
Shit cunt.
Tim.
Lower your car.
Dog cunt.
There's never an excuse. There's never an excuse ever.
If you need to raise the front, what you should do is not do that and lower the rear.
I can't remember what he did. If
You
you
just
raise the
cut-
front or lower the back. Otherwise, it looks like this.
Yeah.
Looks silly.
Yeah. You just
Lower that shit,
cut
Timothy.
more shit. If there's shit in the way, cut it out the
Cut
way.
that shit.
Simple as that.
Drive shaft, cut it.
If you do
Lower arms.
No
cut it.
excuses, in other words.
Interestingly, though, when you do lower your car, the drive shafts will cut themselves.
Yeah, they will.
Although we have found a way around that, though. So, PM
good.
us.
When Saul was talking about, because he drove Tim's car at Port my cunt out track, Macquarie.
Port
Macquarie.
Macquarie,
Port
which is an
Macquarie.
Irish town.
It is our...
Yeah, it's
Northern
an Irish
Ireland. You have
sign.
to say it in a Northern
Yeah.
Irish
Yeah,
accent.
Port
yeah.
Macquarie.
Port Macquarie.
Port Macquarie.
The-
Port Macquarie.
When Saul was talking about how it was automatic, the car previously had a crash before Tim owned it.
Yeah.
And where the pedals mount on was so fucking bent. That's why the pedals were so close together. But now...
I just thought it was an auto. You know, like when you get that auto
Because we fucking
issue.
bashed it back.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
He-
Well,
yeah,
I mean
anyway.
that's good news. That's
It looks
good.
cool though.
Don't
want-
Yeah, it
raise
does
your
look cool.
car.
He needs
That's
to
the
go
long
back
and
to
short of this.
Origin though. Origin kits.
He's going back.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, boys.
I love Type 3, but 180, nah.
I mean, we've been fucking flirting between
Yeah.
Origin and Type 3 for years.
Yeah.
It's like every time we'll do Origin, and then we'll be like, yeah, this is fucking sick.
Next year we're doing
And then
BM Blister.
You'll see a load of
Ooh.
then we'll see a load of pictures from like the year previously, and we'll be like, oh man, but that T3 though.
That T3 though.
But
No,
at least you know it
we-
looks good.
No, we didn't go T3 this year because I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Like, it was on me.
You destroyed every
Yeah,
kit
that's true.
in
Ever.
history.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah, you basically did. Yeah.
But it looks
in
good.
a very
That's
short
why.
space of time.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so street
Sorry.
it rack life.
Street it rack life.
That's
Still.
going to be
Statilla.
Still.
not Wednesday, Thursday. Is it
It's
Wednesday?
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday.
We're gonna leave Wednesday probably. You gonna leave Wednesday?
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna
leave.
Wednesday.
I'm going
Wednesday.
Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday afternoon.
We'll crack
we
down
are as well.
Cool.
and we'll do some hangs. We'll get pissed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll drink some VB long necks.
Oh boy.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I'm
Gary's.
super excited about that.
Dog can't.
I'm super excited.
I'm
about
really
that.
excited that I get to drive my car for a second event where
Yeah.
I haven't had to change anything.
No. Have you even you have taken it off the trailer though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hey,
See, I've
get
not
this.
taken mine
Get
off
this.
the trailer.
What's more exciting? I might actually drive my car.
I don't think you will.
Goodness
I
me,
don't know.
goodness me. So,
Do we do like an Instagram poll on this? And is
Yeah,
the car
if-
going to get tuned? or
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I put a post up
99%,
ages
no.
ago of just like your front quarter, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, when is this fucking car getting released?" Like getting fucking PMs on like the private account, like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, I'm seeing this motherfucking photos." Like, yeah, it's.
That's
I
all
mean,
we've got.
That's literally all we've got. That's all we can
I
legally
might-
allow to show you.
I might as well have got some sellotape, right? Sellotape the fucking the quarter to the bonnet. That's basically where we're at.
Oh,
like,
no way. It fooled me. I thought it was done.
yeah,
I was like, yeah, boy.
most people did. Most people did.
Yeah.
No, the car is at mapping
Ty
currently.
just strolled in here
Yeah.
like, yo, where's the car?
Yeah, there are no cars.
Where the
When I
car's
messaged
at?
Saul, I was like, is
Where
it
the
done? He's
cars?
like,
Where the
this
cars?
is the picture.
I mean, yeah, it's currently at mapping,
yeah.
and it's currently been there for.
2 weeks.
And
We
STL is how many hours away?
96 hours away.
Good math.
That's pretty good.
I'm frightened. I'm frightened.
Kind of want to check to see.
I'm
if
frightened.
No,
for
we're
him.
good. It'll be back Monday night.
No, but you know, I've done more with less time.
Yeah, I have.
He says this every fucking time.
Every year
Yeah.
before an
Done-
event, I've done more with less
Done
time.
with more
I've done
with less
more
time.
with less time.
To be fair, the car is finished. It's now just waiting on
Yeah.
them doing their bit. I'm literally now just waiting for them to say, yeah, cool, come pick it up.
Right, so
Yeah.
livery
Yeah.
is that done?
90%.
90%, yeah.
Okay.
I've got to put like some logos and stars in places
Is
where
the
I haven't got the kit on.
is the kit ready? And
Kit's over there on the floor with livery on it.
Can
Right.
confirm.
How's
confirm.
have the appropriate modifications, should we say,
Yes.
been made?
Yes.
Have they?
Yes.
Right.
Do they fit now?
Yes.
Sick.
Amazing. And have we tried all of the undercool shit?
No.
Oh.
Well, if it doesn't fit, I'll use it.
Well, I mean, I tried to put it under the rear bumper,
I'll get it under the rear bumper.
and I don't know if I can get it under the rear bumper.
Oh,
I mean,
there
and
we
I'm
go.
not raising my
that
car.
sounds like mine now.
Yeah, I'm not raising my car.
Hey, it was cheap.
So,
Yeah.
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 Oh,
I
tour
couldn't-
postage.
I couldn't help but
Origin
notice.
Europe do
Shit.
sell the canards.
Origin Europe do sell
Yeah,
the
they
canards.
sell the canards.
That
But that's
factually that's information that we
Or
have.
or Drift Shop also sell them
Drift Shop also sell them.
because they are Origin France.
They are Origin Europe.
Origin
too,
Other
or
Europe.
However that's working. Let's just not mention Origin Europe.
Never.
Or Origin generally. It'd probably be the safest
Safest,
bet for us.
Everyone should buy 326 3D star kits
Yeah, everyone should. You should go online now.
and spend $4
I
grand.
mean-
Swipe up right now.
Preview of
Link in the
Origins next
description.
kit. Leaked.
Can
New
you
leaked.
imagine?
I tell you what, I'm gonna.
I'm not a fan. I'm going to say, I know he
No,
sponsors
yeah,
us and
I
knows
know.
friend. I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
He sponsors us. He's a fan. I don't fucking like it.
I'm entitled to my fucking opinion. I don't
I'm
like
gonna
it.
fucking have it.
No.
I don't like it.
Fuck you.
To be fair, I think it only really looks good on Zenkies.
Am I allowed to cunt off that guy who done Adam Ivels' car yet? Or
I think we probably can. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Should we?
think
I think
it's time.
it's time.
wait,
I think
wait.
let's-
I'm going to have to have a pee
lower.
because this is
Let's
going to be
lower.
wild.
R.I.P.
Let's
motherfucker.
lower the tone and potentially get sued again.
Let's leave and let Dan ruin everything.
Okay, so
We'll be
We're
back.
getting sued after
No,
this.
oh, but Dan's gonna go in because he has first-hand experience of fixing other people's shit.
First of
Yeah.
all, a roll cage is called a fucking safety cage.
Mm.
You know, to save your life. If you're going to kill someone with your fucking cage, don't fit a cage.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
You said
mean,
it.
I need a pee before I start on this rant. I really
Really?
do.
You need
Like,
to
yeah,
really?
yeah, because
I mean,
We all know you let loose on the channel. Just do your thing. Opinions don't matter. People.
Just go for it. Just go. Either piss.
Oh, he's
piss
stretching.
here.
Fuck.
are you
I'm gonna
pissing or?
finish my Chinese and come back.
I'm pissed now.
Is he
I'm done.
pissing?
All right,
I'm
go.
done.
No,
Right,
you're
okay.
pissed.
All right, so
you're
hang on. Let's just. So Adam Ivell has
The man.
recently. We are all aware, or the internet is aware.
He had a
on his
roll
YouTube
cage fitted.
He had a roll
from-
cage fitted.
in the worst colour.
Hang on.
might
hang
I
on.
add.
He had a
He
roll
knows that
cage
himself.
fitted, and then it disappeared.
Out of the car.
Very, very strange. And obviously, Adam Ivell is the person who you want to do work for because he shouts you on his YouTube channel.
He's a good cunt.
great.
And he's a
nice
fucking
cunt.
good
cunt.
dude.
I've
He's a
never
good
even met him.
promoter.
Only spoke to him. He's just a good cunt.
I've never
Exactly.
heard him speak
Yeah.
bad about anybody. I mean, he took the
Exactly.
situation chill as fuck.
Real chill as fuck.
Yeah.
Don't
chill
wait
as fuck.
fucking hell.
Way more chill than I fucking know anyone else could take.
I mean, I'm pretty laid back, and I think I would.
I mean, to the
fucking
point of
freak
where
out.
he doesn't know I'm going to slag this company off now.
Fair enough.
Because he didn't want to, and I mean it's fair right, but I'm a third party in this. I've then
You're just experiencing
You're just a
their
messenger.
fuck
What's
up.
left?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
left?
yeah,
yeah.
Okay, so the company name.
Rest in peace.
Fracture Projects. I think.
Let's not spell that.
I mean, I think their welding skills are a project in themselves.
right. Okay.
Their notching skills.
So
are-
let's talk about what was actually wrong with it, because I'm all for things failing and being shit or whatever. Like, people fuck things up, but shit like that, a
People
roll
make
cage,
mistakes.
you do not fuck up a roll cage
Okay, so
ever.
where should we'll start with the main hoop. The main hoop wasn't put onto correct spreader plates. It wasn't boxed in.
Is the bit that goes behind your head.
Yeah, so the main hoop, there was no boxing to it. There was a small piece of shit spreader plate put there.
Is
and
that the
then-
technical term? A small piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
that's all it
subscription.
literally was. Like,
Yeah.
Some
if
1
you,
mil.
if you get to see his car before it gets a proper roll cage put in it, have a look at it.
yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't cut it out just so
People can look at it. Yeah.
Where it goes down to the turrets, that again was on a piece of shit with undercut fucking weld, just porosity in the fucking weld. There was nothing there. The notches were at totally the wrong angle to the point of where none of the tubes were welded fully. Not one single tube was welded fully on this cage.
Fuck.
Wow.
And to cover it, they just put big
Gussets,
gussets
yeah.
over
I
it,
saw,
wrapped
yeah.
a big gusset around it,
Yeah,
and
so you
hid
can't
it.
Oh
see
wait,
it.
shit! So like the bits by the doors.
Oh
Those
yeah,
bits.
every last one, every
So that
last
wasn't
notch
even-
was incorrect.
Did they pull? That mustn't have pulled any windows out or anything.
No, oh no, they
get
had
the
the
welds
windows
in.
out.
Oh,
They
okay,
did, yeah.
okay, okay.
But like usually when you do a roll cage, you'll you'll do the main hoop, and you'll get everything done, and then you'll do the legs coming to the front, and then you'll pull everything off, like, because obviously you have it on, it'll be like on its own feet, won't it? And then when it comes to welding it, you'll pull the cage off the feet, drop it down, do the top of the bars, and pull the cage back up, and then it all drops through. Or there's a few ways to do it. Or people drill holes.
Put it in the floor, can't you? Then
yeah,
build
go through the floor, drop it, and then
weld
lift
it,
back
then lift it back up, then do the feet on the bottom.
And they done that. So yeah, there was all the notches were just fucked. I mean, to the point of where there's 20mm gaps around. Fucking, I'm not talking 5mm away. You could sit there with a welder and fix it.
Bridge it. Yeah.
Yeah, there was fuck all to bridge.
Wow.
The feet on the legs that come down through the dashboard, there was no feet there. It was used 16 gauge sheet steel. So it's 1.5mm steel, yeah?
1.5mm steel.
Yeah. And they wrapped that round like a little tab around the bar and just tacked it to the inner sill. That was their safety.
Fucking hell.
Right, okay.
Well, at that point, they've essentially made it more dangerous by putting some
fuck me, it was more dangerous. If you crashed in that car big, you would die.
When does it become attempted murder?
Yeah, well, they're responsible for his safety.
No, at that point, if Adam would have not, this wouldn't have come apparent, and the cage wouldn't have been obviously a crock of shit, and he would have had a big crash, they would be up for corporate manslaughter.
For sure.
Yeah.
That is straight up corporate manslaughter.
Okay, so if we go from the immediately obvious parts,
I mean,
there are dashboard and glass things that happened as well.
Oh yeah, his dashboard's fucked. He's had to buy a new dashboard for it because that's completely fucked.
All the glasses
even the legs came through at the wrong angle. The main support bar that goes between your A-posts behind the dashboard, yeah? They just cut that like you didn't fucking need it.
Right.
Just chopped it out. Just like, you
but it goes across the whole...
Yeah, the thing that holds your steering column and everything like that. Yeah, cut that out.
Right.
And that was gone.
Yeah, you don't need that shit.
So what the fuck was holding the steering column up? Hopes and dreams?
To be fair, yeah, it weren't fucking ideal. His door cards are trash. His fucking carpet's trashed.
His wiring was trashed.
He cut through the wiring.
This was on the removal, so they've come and removed it and then fucked it further.
His windscreen's now trashed because of spark.
Spatter, yeah.
It's shit because he's a good dude.
Yeah, exactly that.
Promoted their business and then got shit work.
And should have done as well. This is the
then
thing.
took it to Jesus.
And took it to Jesus.
And
the thing is, it was such a nice, clean, like, road car.
Yeah,
it was a nice place to be. I know that sounds stupid, but these days, like, when I sit in my car and I'm like, I fucking hate this place. I fucking hate this car.
Fucking back here again.
I've seen the inside of your car, and I love the inside of Dan's car. And then Adam Ivels' car was equally like a really nice place to be.
Yeah.
And it's all just fucked on the basis of on just the back of having a cage fitted.
Yeah.
The glass. What's happened to this windscreen? Why is there?
From the angle grinder sparks with the screen still in, so it's just spattered all up the inside of the screen.
So it's melted the screen.
Yeah. You can't get it out, so you need a new windscreen.
Oh, so for an S15 windscreen, what's that about? 20 quid?
£840, I think.
Right. Okay. So anyway.
Jesus Christ.
All sounds like a complete fucking car crash, doesn't it, really?
The issue is, like, I can't get into it too deep because there's friendships on the line. There's a few guys that are in this company, and he was friends with one of them. Well, he still is very good friends with one of them. And he says, yeah, we can do that for you. Like, he believed his partner was as good as he said he was,
sure.
Yeah.
So they've took this project on, and obviously it's failed. Now, the original guy who said that they could do it, like, he was straight up sound. He's refunded Adam. Yeah. Adam's had his money back for it, and he's literally pulled everything out of that company, and he does not want anything to do with it anymore.
Oh, nice.
Purely because
on the basis of that.
On the basis of this, it isn't to try. He hasn't left to try and hide, or he hasn't left to try and say, "Oh yeah, that weren't me." He's left like he didn't realise.
The gravity of the situation.
I could blow fucking smoke up anyone's asshole about how good I am at something, and I could be dog shit at it. But if I can talk a good talk, you're gonna believe me, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly
for sure.
that. Yeah, but you base it.
That's what this fabricator's done to the other guy involved, and then obviously to Adam. Yeah, we can do that.
Shit, he's going to take one step forward, putting in a good cage, and he's going 50 steps back by putting shit in that wasn't broken.
Yeah,
but I mean, how many cages have these guys done? Or
that's the thing.
Well, like, how many other people out there have got they won't know right up until the point at which they're having a fucking
apparently
accident.
a lot of roll cages, but it actually, in truth, turns out that I think Adams was the second one.
Right.
Shit.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Well,
it's
Wait, who the fuck is driving around with
I-
one of those
I
cages?
know, we know who it is, and it's fine.
Is it?
Well, we don't know if the cage is fine, but
I mean,
it's
it
getting
fucking ain't gonna
inspected.
be, is it?
it's getting inspected.
That's
So
number one.
was it a case of like it was potentially done at a rush job, or was it just done?
No, because they had the car for fucking 3.5 weeks.
Yeah. So it's not. But it's not. But or well, yeah.
They had the potential to be done very
Yeah.
well. It's
So
fucked.
they've
I
just
mean-
not.
Well, it sounds
I mean, Huxley done my cage in like 6 days.
Yeah. Shout out
Just
Huxley.
done.
yeah.
I mean, Huxley's doing the cage in Adams car now.
Yeah, yeah.
Who is
I know.
he?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
And
yeah,
your
sick.
cage was absolute bullshit because you insisted on having the fucking the full.
Interior back in.
Rear.
Oh, but it looks sick.
It does look
Yeah.
fucking sick. But that, I mean, like doing that sort of shit in 6 days, like,
Yeah, it's
no.
unheard of.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
He didn't want to talk to me for a while. After.
Yeah, yeah. He's such a good fucking fabricator though. Like we were
He
talking
is.
before this, saying like how because obviously Huxley was the one who sorted Dan's front end out.
I mean,
yeah.
I sent him a bent car on a
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon, and he phoned me on Wednesday and said, "Yeah, it's done. Come
Done.
get it."
Yeah,
Come
come
get
get
it.
it.
The
Fucking
man.
crazy.
brilliant. Yeah.
Who the fuck can do that?
Huxley can.
Yeah.
Go
Oh.
to fucking Huxley.
The
for your
stuff that
Yeah.
Huxley doesn't want to do your shit. That's the
Yeah,
only
that's the
problem.
problem. he looks at your shit and goes, nah.
No, I don't wanna do
No,
that.
He will do custom work. He will not do resto work.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
had enough of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
But he'll put a roll cage in anything. He'll put
Yeah.
a fucking crash bar in anything.
The thing is,
Well,
I think-
his probably own Celica probably fucking took a couple of years of his fucking life away rebuilding
Yeah.
that
Oh,
fucking
yeah, that
thing.
thing was sick.
Yeah.
Fuck
So he
so
probably
good.
don't do that shit no
I
more.
feel like that Celica's been back to him recently as well.
Probably
Some
has.
fucking
Is,
way.
is
No, it
Harry
won't.
is it Harry driving it at STL or is
I think
That
it should
it-
be.
I want to see that thing in real life.
Yeah.
Looks
I don't know if
you
it's still bent
hopefully
or
will
not.
do.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, because I know was it Coombe that you had a big
No,
offer?
Rockingham in the
That
fucking
was
wet.
wet
Oh.
Rockingham.
Oh,
You know, they
man.
go-
Wet drift days, mate.
Wet drift
Yeah,
days.
good one. You fucking dildos.
Let's
Back to
not
being
get-
sued.
let's avoid getting sued. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's not wet tracks. We've
Mm.
said it before in the past. A wet drift day when you're wetting the track kind
what
of
fucking-
shouldn't be called a
A
drift
drift
no.
day.
Do you know what makes it fucking
Baby sense
It's a
worse?
swim day.
Is if people
Yeah.
keep paying to go to wet drift days,
Yep,
then every other fucking track out
Yeah,
there is
it's
going to say,
gonna wet
yeah,
the
cool,
cunt.
but we'll run it wet.
we'll run it
Yeah.
wet.
Well, they pay for it, so we'll do it. So then all
Yeah,
you'll end
yeah.
up with is dead ass fucking
Wet
drifting in the
days,
UK.
yeah.
Don't. It sounds terrible because actually some of the guys involved and some of the ones that we're aware of sound guys, but don't support wet drift days. You are you are
I-
part of the point of the
I get-
way of killing.
I get
the
when
thing.
drift instructors or fucking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get why they put a wet
yeah.
skid pan out while people learn, yeah?
For sure.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's-
not
it's-
what
it's a-
that's
it's
not
a-
what we're saying.
Yeah, it's a very
No,
easy
yeah.
way of showing someone how to manipulate
Like,
a car
I mean-
and a slower speed.
I mean,
guess.
Pro Drift,
Yeah.
Pro Drift do a day. Well, they do Birmingham. They do loads. They do Birmingham wheels. They do teesside and shit like that. But they have a skid pan, like they call it level 1 or level 2, something like that. Like you'll learn on a wet skid pan in an MX-5. When you pass that shit, you then go onto a dry track instantly. They don't keep you on a fucking wet
Wet
track
circuit,
all
yeah.
the fucking time.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
here you go. You've learned the basics of car
Yeah,
control
yeah, yeah.
in a wet, slow environment. Now we're just going to amplify that in a dry,
Exactly.
quicker environment.
And they put you in a faster
Yeah.
car. I think they'll teach you in an MX-5 to begin with.
Yeah, maybe
Someone puts it-
350 then, is
And
it?
then they put you in a 350. Yeah,
Yeah.
done. But we're going off the topic here. Fuck
are.
wet drift days.
And
Do you want to get your food?
nah, it's all good. I'll eat it after.
I
wanna
realized.
know.
I just realized we just left your Chinese to just go.
Dan's got to go home.
Yeah, it's
He's a
true,
busy
Dan-
man.
Dan
He's
does
got
need to
work
go home.
tomorrow.
Got
Then
work tomorrow on
we
a
get to fuck
Sunday.
shit up at STL anyway.
Yeah.
What
I
I
mean-
want to know,
Yeah.
what am I? This event that I know of,
Yeah.
when I look at, because I follow a lot of people on Instagram and stuff like that from UK. It sounds like it's like halfway hang. So like you got to
The
put in an
fucking
entry.
weather. If the weather fucking.
Fingers crossed. Hasn't been raining
Weather's
yet.
going to be good. Weather's going to
Yeah,
be good.
yeah.
It's
I
gonna be
brought the good
We'll
weather
go
with me.
fast.
Right. It's like invites, or not really invites.
It is.
It is
Yeah,
invite
it's a
only.
private
So
day, yeah.
it sounds like halfway hangs are like
Yeah, yeah.
bring the bash,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You got to apply. Got to be a good cunt.
Yeah.
Got to have a sick car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genuine wheels. That is a legit thing in Australia.
No, it should be a fucking
should
genuine
be.
thing.
Ali, it should
Yeah,
be.
whoa.
Fucking yeah. Fucking take a leaf.
Yeah, but there's
yeah.
there's still people out there that think fucking CSTs are genuine wheels.
No.
genuine rotors?
They're made in Australia, aren't they?
What?
C-
I don't know.
CSTs.
I thought
Sure,
they were-
sure
oh,
someone told me they were made in
fuck, I don't
Australia.
know.
or
Who
something.
knows? Fake shit.
Yeah.
JRs, these genuine JRs. How the fuck did we let Harley? Is Harley doing a poo?
They're T37.
Harley's been missing for ages.
Harley's doing a poo because of his JRs.
Fuck, I'd shit myself if I had JR.
Yeah, Harley knew where we were
But
going and was
even,
like,
if
no.
we, even if we wanted to run fake wheels, we could never ever do that.
I know.
Ever.
It's
You've
ever
really-
gave
again.
the scene
really
too much
depressing.
shit for you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
These
Us-
guys are going backwards.
Us and Bryson shit, we've just given everyone shit for fucking fake
years.
wheels. Like,
Fake wheels, shit roll cages. You can't do that. Anyway,
go
so
on, shoot.
you're going to be accepted.
Yeah, well,
Good car.
we can't say accepted because then it starts sounding
Bullying,
cliquey,
yeah.
right? And then
People get upset.
okay,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah. No,
you
it's
have
what
to be
happens,
in the
but
clique.
it's-
But
I-
there
I
is
used
there is
to-
like an
Go on,
there is
go
like
on.
a there's obviously since the start we've been doing it since the start.
Yeah,
We've been
yeah.
there every single
Yeah.
year,
Yeah.
and it's kind of a given that we would be going. But
For
we
sure.
also keep it like Alistair still keeps it open. So there's quite a few new people that are going to be there this year.
Okay.
I think maybe 20 new drivers potentially.
20 new drivers.
I
Oh.
just was randomly counting through, and I
Okay.
was like, not 100% sure, not sure who this is. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm gonna crash into everyone. I don't give a fuck.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Fight talk.
No, I've just put 265 Westlakes on. I'm gonna go fast.
Drive, but no one's gonna catch Dan. Dan's gonna be lapping
So
everybody.
I got,
Oh,
I got,
yeah,
I got
got
West
big
Lakes
boy
as well. He's
horsepower
bringing
this
mine. Oh
year.
boy.
Oh boy.
Fucking gay.
We gonna do fast shit.
Fast
I'm putting
shit.
255s on. That's about as far as I'm going. There's still budgets, but the bigger.
Hey, it's a fucking step up from the 225 fucking budgets you had last
40s,
year.
yeah.
Anyway, we keep on interrupting you.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I'm
carry on.
interested. I'm interested. Well, last year you guys, when we met up at Next Level, it was just radials. Oh no,
Yeah,
No, Alex is on Westlakes.
Alex was on Westlake.
Yeah, Alex was like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
not going all that way and not
This
driving on
is the
Westlakes."
reason I built my engine
Yeah.
because I was fucking
Why?
bored of Alex doing stupid shit. So I was like, you know what,
No,
fuck
well,
you.
remember the gearbox? There was something wrong with the gearbox.
Yeah,
Oh, I
horizontally
fucking wish it was the
fractured
gearbox. It was his gearbox that did a fucking explode.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
mine sounded
It was
like a
his engine.
gearbox, but it was actually
Fucking
all there.
that's
engine.
right. Because
Yeah.
I remember I was out, I was following you when I was in Alex's 180, and that is when you blew the motor up and it showered the car with shit that I was driving.
Yeah, I was super sad.
But
I was super sad.
that was angry left foot and
yeah.
fuckloads of grip because it was drying out after the rain.
Yeah.
Boom!
I was so
When we
sad.
thought it was a radiator blowing up,
I did, yeah.
It wasn't.
Well, that was because water came out of everywhere. Do you remember?
Yeah,
it
it
went
was
all out.
covered the whole car.
I was like, wah, bam! And I was like, windscreen instantly
Yeah.
took a radiator's worth of water, went all over you guys behind.
Yeah.
We were like, the fuck was that? And then as I was driving off track, it was like,
Oh, it was bad. It was real bad. Well, I thought you just blew a radiator hose. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
I had
Shit
a
happens.
fucking-
Probably
I had a
shit
fucking-
Polish water.
I'd have killed for a fucking radiator.
But what I wanted to say was,
Yep.
so like STL is like a pretty big thing to get into
Yeah.
throughout the year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see a lot of people talking about it on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, well, that I've seen from being on the other side of the world. Like, it's pretty hyped up. It's going to be sick. There's
Yeah.
heaps of sick
Yeah.
cars I want to see.
Yeah.
Sam Burgess's car. Danny's car. I've never seen Danny. I've never even met Danny in real life. I just talked to him on the net.
Danny
Yeah.
Hyde,
Wyman.
He's
We-
a real
we-
life farmer as well, by
He's
the
a
way.
He is,
real
yeah.
life
IRL
farmer.
farmer,
Like,
yeah.
I
He's
still
never been on a
didn't
podcast
believe
either.
him.
I
None
didn't
of his videos
until I
are from
went there.
Farming Simulator.
didn't-
They're all real videos.
Yes, yeah.
They're actually real dogs and
Yeah,
in
real
the
dogs,
videos.
real farms.
I didn't know he
real
was a
shit.
farmer till I joined the internet.
That is the
Yeah.
thing. Why we ain't
Yeah.
talking.
Holy fuck, that's a
Yeah.
lot happening in that group chat.
The
I
entire
silenced it
internet.
straight away. It's
It's a good
if you're
chat.
bored as
Yeah, to be
fuck-
fair though, Saul, you've silenced your whole life at the moment.
Yeah, at the
Silence.
moment I am. I'm having.
We're silent.
We will get into my once I've got my car back and I'm happy
Yeah.
and I'm doing STL. We'll hit on some of the shit that I've had to deal with.
Well,
And
All of Saul's
We
dealings.
The after
this
STL
year is
podcast.
fucking AIDS. And
Yeah, it has been AIDS.
I need, if my mental sanity is to continue in a good direction in 2019, I need to just do STL
Yeah.
and do it well.
You need to do STL.
Let's
It's
No
fucking
very
banks.
important.
No banks.
I've
No
fucking-
banks
Oh no, I should be okay.
and
I've-
car to
I think
work street.
Driftland is the place that I've driven more than anywhere else in.
Yeah, I think-
Anyway,
Yeah, no,
it
no,
is.
all
I've
you
driven-
need to
I've driven
remember is,
there
you know when we
6
get,
times.
you know when people crash and we have to
Mm.
stop on the track and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warm your tyres up.
warm your
Yeah,
tyres
yeah,
up, yeah.
That's all I have to remember.
Oh, is that what
That's
I
what
did?
happened,
Yeah, he just sent it on
I was
cold
just
tyres.
like, hot boy,
Like,
full third,
Hi.
fast as
I
fuck.
followed him
That's
in. I was
it,
like,
yeah.
he's gonna.
Hi.
I had
He's
Jamie in the
gonna
car. I was
die.
like,
Yeah.
he's gonna brake in a minute. He's gonna fucking brake. He
Nope.
just didn't brake. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna die.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I've said this before, but I was adamant that I wouldn't bounce back and ruin over people's shit. I'd rather
No, but we
straight
can
bury
deal
my
with that.
car,
It's
yeah.
just
I'd rather straight
was-
bury my car than
it was
take a
fucking
few out.
hilarious.
I mean, these things happen, but like,
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got some height up that bank.
Oh
You
yeah.
fucking went.
Well,
flying.
this time 400 horsepower. I'm aiming for fucking Jeek's office.
wait. Jeek has an office.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's where he
the
creates all
toilet.
that
That's
fucking-
it. The toilet.
It's where he creates all the clickbait in it.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this before. So like, we could, you know, they were banging on about Top Gear stealing their idea.
Mm.
You know, I don't know what idea it was because I ironically didn't click on it.
I clicked on the bait. I wanted to know.
You wanted to know what was the thing that Top Gear stole from Driftland?
The electric shock collars. It was a joke.
Right,
He-
okay.
like the opening
Oh.
intro, he says, "Yeah, I'm joking. That's just clickbait."
Oh,
Oh.
right. So if we
It
clickbait
did
the next
look-
one
it did
saying,
Driftland-
Driftland stole Fitment Police.
Yeah.
Except for it's not ironic because they did.
You did do that.
I did do that.
Yeah.
Well, I literally watched their videos on YouTube because I was like, I want to see what the boys are doing. Oh, what the fuck? They're not even in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Ah,
They're not
okay.
there. Who's this doing Fitment Police? To be fair though, like I mean, I did send him a Fitment poke, and he was like, "Do you mind if I do like some Fitment Police?" I was like, "Yeah, do what the fuck you are. I don't care.
Yeah.
Do whatever. I don't copyright this shit.
We're not gonna
I'm
sue
a
you.
fucking
We're not gonna
idiot.
sue
We're
you.
not gonna sue you. We're the ones that gets. No, we're not. We're not getting sued for legal reasons. As Anyway.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So STL's happening. We've
Okay.
currently got. So Danny Wyman's car is now back up and running.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, tuning Monday.
All the
Oh, it's
boys.
tuning on Monday.
Yeah,
cool.
because
Same
as me.
Danny's taking a car somewhere that you arrive on the day.
Yeah, and it gets tuned on the day.
and then you go home on the day.
Can I take mine there?
Oh.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Is that how it works?
For legal reasons, that's a
You
joke.
go-
Anyway.
Right, yeah. So
No.
Wyman's gonna be good as fuck.
I'm
He's
keen
gonna
to
be
meet
fucking
Monday,
ripping.
And he
hopefully.
shreds. It was like a
Yeah.
good thing you guys added to the team.
Do you know what? Fuck me. Danny Wyman is like. He doesn't even like. This sounds stupid, but like he doesn't even realize how fucking good he is.
Yeah.
Like
No,
he
don't.
He is good.
he's so fucking chill, and just throws down like it's nothing.
It's all like
He's a-
driving tractors.
That was big
He's
shit.
he's a
Sorry.
great fucking chase driver, and he's a great fucking lead
He's a good dude,
driver.
and a
He's
good dude.
like an all rounder.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you're driving and maybe you fucked up a little bit, and you're like, oh, Danny Wyman's still there. No way, he's
Oh.
not. He's not. I've not put him off. Or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and then when you come in behind Danny Wyman, the motherfuckers.
You can commit.
You can
fucking
commit. You can commit. You know,
That's
he's,
good,
he's
but-
gonna be,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is. It is. He was a real good addition.
'Cause I
He's-
remember
he's
when we
done
were-
so good so far this year.
I remember when we were at Next Level, you guys were like, we should get Danny on the team.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then next
Well,
minute-
we drove with him quite. I
Yeah, you
personally
drove with him
with him
shit
a
loads,
fucking
Yeah.
shitload
Yeah.
of rocking.
Yeah,
There's
rocking,
a couple
I've
of
seen some
videos of me like
videos of that.
literally dooring him in his
Yeah,
old
yeah.
blue 180.
Yeah,
I think it was
yeah.
after
And
that we
from
all
that-
sat there. And
yeah.
we were like, yeah, we should probably.
From
we
that
should
point-
probably get him.
I was literally inside his fucking car, and
Yeah,
it was just like,
yeah.
yeah, you can fucking
He's just
drive.
real nice, sits real nice,
Top
and also that when it was black, the PS was black, and we were like, this car would look so much better
Yeah.
with
We
just
just-
fucking
it would
fade
We
look
on
sent
it.
him an
Oh,
RC photo, didn't we?
Yeah, that was it.
That's how we sold him on the
Yeah.
whole idea.
Do you know what? That,
Hey.
that
And then just
dude.
I think you literally just was like, hey, sent him nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do you know off the
Here's
back
it.
of that,
Here's-
that Japanese dude who? So last year we didn't do anything with RC liveries. We
Yeah.
didn't do anything at all. And then some guy in Japan. I'm gonna forget. not forget his name.
Noritaku.
No, yeah, some
I was
shit.
gonna say I can't pronounce his
Yeah.
name. But yeah, he said, "Oh, I want to make a couple of liveries," and we saw what the other stuff he's got on his Instagram, and they were like, "Wow, these are actually like really fucking impressive. Want to see like
This
what
guy.
these look like?" Yeah,
Yeah, boy.
Noritaku.mu on Instagram.
I got it
fucking
fucking
incredible.
right.
You did,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
remembered some
Yeah.
shit. But he said, "Oh, do you mind if I do? Do you mind if I make the livery?"
Hello.
Oh.
And he said, so I said, yeah, that's cool. So I sent him the files, thinking that he'd like just make like some piece of shit that maybe wouldn't look too good.
Yeah.
And he fucking owned it. Like
Fucking
the thing looked.
1010 replica.
And I don't know how he takes the pictures specifically, but they're 110. But like,
They're
I think
insane,
he
aren't
puts
they?
like things in and that looks.
That look small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how he does it. But
But he's done fucking so many
Looks
cool
so
cars.
fucking
He's done the
legit.
Street Carnage with Dylan's S15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
But with
Yeah,
Model
I did.
5s on it. That
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Mhm.
He's done the Animal Style cars. He's done fucking Fuck man, what hasn't he done? It's
I
been
don't know,
fucking
I've done them
easy.
all.
He's done a
It's
shitload of
so
LowOrigin ones. He's
much.
done a 180,
Yeah,
he's
he's
done
done
a
180.
Yeah.
14,
Yeah.
15
Popular
Yeah.
ass.
PS.
I
Yeah.
think
They
there's
seem
the
like they sell pretty well.
yeah. Well, yes. I was going to say that now we
Decided to
we
cash
now-
in.
We cashed in on
Ah.
that.
Yeah.
We made a sort of limited run of RC liveries and managed to
No,
sell
it
them
weren't the
all.
fact that we cashed in on it.
No,
The
yeah.
fact was,
People were
when
fucking
files
asking,
got
weren't they?
released last time,
Yeah.
certain fucking liveries ended up on different cars. Like,
yeah.
IRL.
Like the sticker
So-
that was on the back of my car. You accidentally sent me the
Oh shit!
the
Yeah,
new,
yeah,
yeah,
the new
yeah.
one. I was like,
That was so
I remember when you
oh.
dropped the fucking livery. I was like, I messaged. I was like, yo, where the fuck did Ty get that logo from?
Yeah. I was like,
It's like
that-
we've
that-
never released that thing.
That looks like the logo we had designed
didn't
for
know
next
until it
year's
was on the
livery.
car.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
saw, there's a rat about to
Get
run
out
down
there, you
here.
fucking
Wait.
dumb cunt.
He's about just in front of that focus there. There's a rat
Oh, yeah.
about
Well,
to
look,
run
to be
out.
fair, if we was in fucking Australia, that'd be a kangaroo.
Or a fucking crocodile. Nah, not
Or a
really.
koala. They've got so much chlamydia.
Chlamydia.
Fucking
fall.
koala.
The chlamydia on these koalas.
Yeah.
Jesus
But yeah,
Christ.
I did not know that was like a. Hey, this is a new logo.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
haven't.
yeah,
We didn't know
yeah,
we
yeah.
sent the
Oh, I
right
fucked up.
one.
I was like, oh, here's all the files. Yeah, I just sent them.
But
Fuck it. Fuck
I have
it.
the new one. I have the new one. that you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
have.
yeah.
Whoa,
I've seen it.
And
I've
V8,
seen it.
Vet Illuminati, yeah.
We've the thing with the RC liveries, like I said, like you said, it was that they ended up on real cars.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
that was bullshit.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
realistically, like there is hundreds of hours worth of work and to and fro in between Josh,
And
who
money,
does the livery,
and
and,
money.
It's
and
fucking
actual
money.
We
money.
commissioned these
Yeah,
designs.
so like people like Josh who does the designs, he'll come up with a rough idea and we'll say, yeah, that's going in the right way, and then it's literally day to day, to and fro, don't
Yeah.
like this, change
Yeah.
that, and it's
Pain in the ass.
hours and hours and hours of work. And
Hours.
Josh charges us for all of that, and then realistically, to just have somebody essentially just yank that shit based on a photo or an RC livery, because
Yeah.
essentially when a 110
Well, that
RC
fucking
livery
Italian
is,
place done it to my
Yeah.
fucking car.
Yeah, that was
Bunch
really
of
awkward.
cunts.
That was
Um,
awkward. And now he did that.
Bunch of fucking cunts.
He did
It-
that the
it-
day before. Sorry, the day after we released ours. So we
Yeah.
released the official livery, the RC liveries. And then the day after, this fucking random Italian dude's just like,
hey, look what
hey,
I've got.
Here's this livery.
No, but this fucking Italian cunt done it on. He done it for one
A
single
picture,
side photo.
Yeah.
So like
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
Literally, no. Look,
possible.
It was
the-
literally
yeah.
one photo.
it was one photo.
Yeah.
That's all he had. One photo, like from the front and the side.
Well, I mean, there
two
was
photos,
on
yeah.
there was on a set. There's a we got
But
sent
it
we got
didn't
sent
work.
we got sent a link to a private Assetto Corsa group of
That
a
was it.
post where a guy had taken the picture of Dan's car
Yeah.
and then basically made it, was it YouTube or a video anyway, of how he's
Done it.
manipulated each logo
Yeah.
and then
Right.
rendered them on the computer and then basically copied every single shape, made it then a downloadable thing for Assetto Corsa. Like, we're not going to start going around that like on
No.
Forza, like you can't use our liveries
No.
on Forza because
Do it.
But-
when
but
it's
hang on.
Fucking
we're
sick.
all
Everywhere
Forza.
on there.
But just bear in mind,
yeah.
because of that dude doing that,
Yeah, some dude was able to literally just start printing shit and sell
Ah,
it.
I'm
okay.
telling him,
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
is
You know,
not cool, really.
it's not
Not cool.
not when we're like.
Also, fucking, you seen that guy the other day? Who a fiberglass company.
Oh, are we allowed to mention? We're not going to get sued by Biber.
No, Haraguchi's like Haraguchi's gonna fucking.
Biber won't give a shit.
No,
Well,
yeah, they fuck.
So yeah, so Haraguchi brings out new 326 wings, with his logo on because he's fed up of everyone copying his
it.
Yeah.
fucking shit.
yeah.
So what this cunt's gone and done is copied his new wing with the logo
with
still
the
in it.
logo
And
still on
selling
it.
it as a 326 power fucking.
It's like that's like when people used to copy VHS and it says is illegal to copy this.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
video.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But the person who copied it for you copied the beginning bit
Ah.
that said please do not copy this
Yeah.
copy. That was basically an IRL fucking
Yeah.
fiberglass
Yeah.
version. of
Fiberglass
that.
version of that.
That was fucking stupid. But
Don't do that shit.
The thing is, the way look, a lot of things that people buy these days are copies and modified bits. Take a wing, modify it, change
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Have your own sort of.
Or remove
flair
the
or,
fucking
thing on it.
logo. And
Remove
don't
the
sell it as the genuine shit.
That
Yeah.
was my.
We
my
know-
beef.
we know
he was
that-
selling it.
yeah.
He was selling it
As-
as the legit. It's like,
Yeah, it's
oh,
the same.
now available version 2 326 power wings now available. You're like, no, they
No.
fucking aren't.
Yeah.
They're not. You've copied them.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're literally available through a UK 326 power store
Yeah.
anyway, and
Yeah.
you'll probably
Yeah.
get them fucking quicker as well. Because I'm
Yeah.
sure Biber, you buy them and you wait for him to make them.
Where there's Ali,
is
it usually has
unstock.
UK stock.
Yeah,
You've got
UK stock ready on the shelf. You'll fucking have it next day if you really want it.
If you're lucky, it'll be in, and you can just fucking have it there and then.
But if you disagree with us, sue us, I guess.
Yeah, fuck it. Sue us.
Fuck it.
Half of nothing's nothing still.
If we have an opinion and you don't like it, I guess just
Sue
threaten to
us.
sue us.
Just fucking sue us.
Because that's why that's the normal process.
I sue everyone in the street that looks at me stupid.
I sue
That's why
everyone who
Saul's
doesn't
so rich.
indicate when they're fucking turning.
I mean, every time someone have an argument or someone wrong changes me in the shop, I'm suing them.
I'm suing him
Suing
straight
him,
away.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think we've got a great deal else to say at this point. We've
We're gonna
covered
go STL.
pretty much everything.
Oh,
I'll tell you what's real fucking sad is remember how I banged on about Paul McQuarrie
Poor Macquarie.
being probably the best track in the world.
Oh yeah, are we doing an RIP?
Is it dead?
Don't
Don't tell
don't
us it's
RIP it.
There is no confirmation from the council that it's going any further at the moment. So every drift day at that track this year is cancelled
dead. Oh, mate.
till further notice. 300,000
Do you know what the fucking
people
videos?
signed that petition to keep that track going. Even
For
like
real?
you got
300,000.
Danny's,
Yeah.
like everyone
Yeah.
I've seen around
From
the
all
world
over the
Every
fucking
signed
world.
it.
It's
and
so
still,
sick as well.
why the fuck?
Have a fucking.
Hey, we're bringing heaps of money to your little town. We're bringing cool cars to town. We're
Yeah.
bringing money to like their fucking city.
Little businesses.
Yeah. Nah, fuck that. We don't want that here
No, we don't
because
want
that.
of
The
one
fucking noise.
fucking stupid neighbour.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's
But
always one.
The fucking track is.
They
next
didn't give a fuck when they had a job.
man.
Now
If
they're
that-
fucking
if that
retired
cunt-
and old.
Yeah.
They're
If that
Yeah.
cunt
Nice.
opened up a fucking little butty van, that fucker would be earning till.
Exactly.
He wouldn't give a fuck them, would he?
For the track is next to the main highway that goes through Australia.
Yeah.
Literally, you can see trucks and that going straight past, but it's a drift day's on this weekend. No, that's too loud.
That's fucking noisy.
Fuck off.
we've seen like you did
Track
like
is
I mean,
epic.
I could get upset with a lot of V8s, I guess. I could get upset with that noise.
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
If you wrote it
LS
like
shit
LS's for
everywhere.
days.
Hey, I tell you what, you don't see fucking that many of them though in Australia.
You were lucky.
Really don't.
You were LS cars.
Yeah.
They are a lot. But the events that we went to, when
Yeah,
you
to
guys
be
were
fair,
over, it was like
It's
Jesus.
nah,
SR20s.
SR20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, there was one LS car, Jay.
yeah,
Bentley
the
from one of the- But
GS300.
he's one of the street carnage boys, so
Yeah.
it's like,
It's a
I'm
cool.
I'm
It's
at our
a
own
cool
event.
car,
Fuck
but-
you. And it was in a GS300.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And it looked cool. You could literally just put your fingers
This
in
is
your ears.
still
and you're
not in a
alright.
fucking
thing.
S chassis.
Yeah.
If you make it look, the problem is the V8 thing almost goes hand in hand with like I'll put a V8 in it,
Terrible
put an LS
cars,
in it, and like
yeah.
it also looks like
I'm gonna put
fucking
chassis mount
trash.
wing on it that's 4.5 miles tall. It's just fucking arse.
Just looks like if you're gonna do it, because like when you see like a real nice looking car, like oh fuck that looks real good, genuine wheels, and then you're like, oh no way, it's got a V8 in it. You're like, oh well,
No.
You know what?
Shame.
I feel
To
the
be
same.
it's not
fair,
the end of the world. I
I'd
guess,
never
but-
put a V8 in a car, but if people want to do it and it's done well,
Yeah, and the car
No,
looks
no, no.
good and is driven
I'll
well.
tell you what. Yeah, if they drive it fucking well.
Yeah, don't sit there and go,
Oh.
I've done a drift day. Do you know what I'm really struggling with? Power. I'm going to stick a V8
I've
in
got a
it.
VVT rattle, mate.
Yeah,
Better
oh
put a
my
V8
God,
in.
yeah.
And then they sit there, like it'll be out of a fucking BMW.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
shit.
It'll be a 4.4, and it'll have that fucking terrible gearbox, and it'll
And
just
they
be,
make less power than
And they make
Yeah,
less power.
that's-
and
you
you're
can
like-
literally put fairly cheap, decent mods on an SR and make more power.
And they'll have fucking shitty fucking cheap tires, and they'll come in and go, and the RPMs will be like this.
Shit.
And that's the end of the fucking
Yeah.
run. And you're just like,
Sound
oh well,
like a
that
wild
was
ride.
so exciting. That was so
Yeah.
thrilling. I mean, you're literally playing fucking backgammon at the same time. It's
Yeah.
that fucking boring. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you then watch
Rev it, for
videos
fuck's
of
sake.
Phil.
Oh.
There's a
No,
clip. There's
Phil's-
a clip of
Phil's
Phil
86
in the
genuinely
86.
scares
Yeah.
me.
That
There's
is
a video of
fucking
Phil's
animal.
86 at Rockingham, and there's a section where he comes into one of the hairpins, and it's just, and it's just the way the car just kind of moves so
unnatural.
retardedly.
It's so unnatural.
it's
that
like-
car. It moves
No,
like
it scares the fuck
wanna
out.
see
Like,
this.
even sitting in that
Terrifying.
car with it not running scares the fuck out
yeah,
of me.
terrifying.
Because
Well, Phil's openly
everything
said
is
it's
so
a fucking
serious.
horrific car to drive.
Yeah.
It's like terrifying.
I claim to fame. I crashed into that car on its very first ever lap.
Oh.
And I say I crashed because Phil would say he crashed into
To
me.
me, yeah.
But the reality was, I went up Liddon Hill like a fucking wanker. And he was like, "Oh, this car looks fucking sick. I'm gonna follow this guy." And he's got a fucking Driftworks on his car. It must be good.
Is this when it was black?
Yeah, it was
with
black.
a Java black.
Yeah,
with you just had the VSXX on the side, didn't you?
And we go in, and I just fucking spin like a wanker on this thing.
Dick.
And he just crashes straight into the side of me. And you know what? He's such a sound guy. He gets out, he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Walks over to his fucking trailer. He said, because he said, "Oh, what have you done?" I said, "Oh, I've done a tow arm." Walks over to his trailer, gives me a fucking brand new Driftworks.
Yeah.
Tow arm.
Goes, "I'm really sorry." I'm like, "I'm pretty certain
that's my fault.
driving." But thank you anyway, Phil.
Phil, if you're watching this, like 3 years
He's
later,
not fucking watching this.
No.
He's not. He'll give a fuck
I'm driving
about
around my
this shit.
Lamborghini.
Yeah. I'm doing 6 burnouts in my Lamborghini.
Got them RTBs on there.
Or he's just out in his Pro Deck Porsche. Or
Yeah,
Pro
Deck
you know, he's just
Porsche.
chilling in the
that
fucking
car's sick.
like the 6.
Or he's got the V10 E46 out.
At the end of the day, he's out doing
butterflies
something
on
better
it and
than
shit.
I mean, that
us.
I mean, you need to go to that workshop. To be fair, if you get a chance.
Well,
this week,
we're hopefully going to go
Phil,
Tuesday.
go-
go down, man.
honestly,
So.
Sick.
I really
sounds
wanna
fun.
go.
To be fair, I'm going on Tuesday to collect wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we'll
collect
meet you there
tyres.
then.
Make a
Yeah.
thing of
What's
it,
the
make a
date?
thing
So
of
we
it.
can make a thing and chill.
Now,
Cool.
have
We'll
you-
meet there.
what I've really been enjoying recently, I don't know if any of you guys have been watching it, the fucking videos.
Oh,
of the
I can't
Lamborghini.
stop.
Oh, the
I can't
Lamborghini.
stop.
Yeah,
I
always
I
watch
literally
that.
cannot
Yeah,
stop.
fucking
You need to
sick.
do it quicker
Do
and
more.
more of it. Sorry, Craig. I know you're really tired and really sick of it, probably. But work faster,
It's
work
so-
harder. I need more.
There's something addictive about it because
When,
it's like new ground, and it's also like the gearbox, the clutch
The
related.
gearbox
shit,
got
Yeah.
me how they got that shit working.
Holy
No,
shit!
it's incredible, isn't
But
it?
No,
I love
no,
it's
no,
like,
no,
it's
actually, no.
borderline pikey, but like
Yeah, but
insanely
No,
insanely
the way
not.
Craig,
Yeah.
the way
Fuck
Craig got the pedal box to work,
yeah,
the right-hand drive
yeah.
car, and
Yeah.
look at him, I was just like, bruh.
I was
really?
watching it like,
work
Yeah.
of art.
It's so sick.
I've not been like.
just stop putting V8s in stuff, Craig. I know they're good V8s, but stop it.
I've not been like so like enthralled by like car
Yeah.
related YouTube stuff.
No,
And by
I
car,
haven't.
I mean like build car
Yeah.
stuff. Do you know
Yeah.
what
I wouldn't
Yeah,
ever
for
sit there and watch some dude putting a hydro in his
it's-
350 or
It's
something.
not. It's not because it's a Lamborghini. It's not
True.
because it's a Lamborghini.
It's the engineering that's gone
it's
into
the
it.
engineering
The
that goes
thought.
behind it and how fucking precise.
Even
and
to the
perfect
fact of
everything is.
where they made the adapter plate to fit the throttle bodies to the headers.
Mm.
So instead of
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a plate,
Look how,
like
look how intense this is.
everything
getting
got
everyone.
Yeah, no,
welded.
it's like,
Nah.
get me
everything
fuck
got
off.
machined, everything got
Lamborghini.
checked, and then they double O-ringed it all to make sure it's
Yeah.
a perfect,
Perfect
seal,
seal.
Sick.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And it could never leak. It's just like
Yeah.
shit like that, really.
And they've
You
made
could have
the
quite
next
easily
one.
just got a fucking Dremel and just gone. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Put some
yeah.
gasket
That'll
sealer on
do.
it.
Got a fucking
Yeah.
flap wheel on a grinder.
He's 3D printed
Stacks.
Three different stacks.
different sets of
Yeah.
stacks for different heights, so to see how it
See how it
responds
reacts on the
the
dyno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on the dyno. I mean, like
true.
just shit like that. I can't wait for that video.
Yeah.
No.
Well, when I went to pick my wheels up was the first start of it.
Oh,
I was
yeah?
there
Oh,
and I
yeah.
was like running around like, where is it? Where is it? Let me in. Let me in. Fraser's like,
Man.
shh.
The videoing.
Yeah. The video.
The
I'm
front
running
end-
around like, where
the
is
front
it?
end. Have you seen the
RGT
RGT,
shit,
yeah.
man. It's so crazy.
Wow.
And
I
that
mean-
fucking wing as well, man.
And the
I thought
headers.
BCLs were big.
The wing is utterly retarded. It's incredible. Just so perfect. It's like someone's gone, yeah, I'll fucking do.
Yep.
But it's like,
It's like
That's the
someone,
narrow.
someone,
So
someone ring
precise.
Boeing.
yeah.
That's the actual narrow wing for that.
Oh,
car.
really?
There's a wider
Fuck
one.
Do you
hell.
remember years ago, and we'll be going back a very long time ago, Phil was struggling with getting a headlight. I think it's when he first got it. He was trying to get a
Yeah,
fucking
it's
headlight.
Yeah,
one of
he,
those.
he fucked his headlight. Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to get a headlight
Lamborghini
with
wanted
plans.
something like $5,000 for a
Yeah,
headlight.
something insane for a headlight. And he was
Yeah.
like,
I'm not.
get
Ah.
fucked.
I think people forget when they watch those videos, like Murcielagos, they are mega expensive. They're like
Yeah.
becoming collectors'
And
cars.
probably
Like,
the last of
yeah,
the proper Lamborghinis
yeah,
as well.
like they're like.
I did see those
insane
VAG.
and to
I did
do
see those
anything.
VAG coil
VAG
packs.
coil packs. Yeah, yeah.
You see those on
living,
every-
living hard.
No, they're not. They're not. They're,
They fucking
They
are.
No,
are.
they're not. They're not. They are Lamborghini. They use the same coil.
Yeah,
pack.
they use
Yeah.
the fucking
They're
VAG
VAG
coil
packs,
packs.
though. They look exactly the same in every
No, but
single
they've
way.
got a Lamborghini part number.
Yeah, they
So
got a
the
Lambo part
Lamborghini.
number, but
But yeah, so the new front end looks incredible. The wing looks incredible. I can't wait for
Hey.
every single one of those last fucking videos. Just going to be fucking amazing.
Yeah, I do love that. There's not many things that I sit and religiously watch on YouTube, but that is one that I am properly stuck into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get
Good.
enough of it.
Good.
To be honest, you could probably break those down into longer videos, include less in them, and I'd be down as fuck. Make that it's like a 100 episode
Yeah.
thing.
I think,
Oh, cool, I'm
I've
down.
not looked at any stats for them, but I reckon they've probably got more watch time than most things. And it's not because the other stuff isn't as
It's
good.
so interesting.
Because
It's
no
so
one's
digestible
fucking
as well.
with a Lamborghini like
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
fucking mad.
It's literally that.
Like I
no
said,
one's
it's
fucking with
it's
one
not
like
pikey at all, but it's just like it's somebody's fucking with a Lamborghini in a way
that.
that
Making
you
an
would do.
automatic gearbox.
Well,
you
it's
go
like
manual.
it's like if all of us were fairly well off. It's kind of like the stupid shit that you would dream up doing.
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Sure.
Making a fucking rear wheel drive manual.
Because you wouldn't,
throttle-bodied.
I wouldn't buy a Lamborghini.
Lambo.
I wouldn't buy a Lamborghini to own a Lamborghini.
No.
I would buy a Lamborghini to do exactly what
What
Phil's
Phil's
doing.
doing.
With
I
it.
still
fucking sick.
enjoyed when he he got new wheels for it, and to make them fit, he started
Cut the
chopping
shit
up the
out.
lower arms.
That's a bit of us. Yeah,
just like
That's a
chopping them
bit
up
of
and
us.
like
Exactly that. You could
to Craig and back to fucking weld it
Yeah.
all up. Like, that
Yeah.
works now.
Yeah.
And I don't know what sort of mindset that is specifically. Someone would say, "Oh, it's a drifter's mindset."
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's just like
It's
He
having
envisions
the
how
matter
it's meant to
much.
work.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much money you get,
No.
you still want to take it apart and fuck
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
it.
I mean, since like my dad has forever been fucking annoyed by me. Since a kid, I've always taken shit apart, perfectly working fine.
He's
Yeah.
only
Take
pissed
it
off because
apart.
you don't pull it back together.
Never put it back together. Honestly, that is 100% true. Just
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
know how
yeah.
it worked. Never went back together. Loads of shit. Over the course of it, I've broken down so much stuff, and I think it's kind of a little bit of that. Like, but
Yeah.
obviously then,
But on a massive scale.
but on a massive,
Where if you-
expensive
where if you
scale.
fuck
But
it up,
then you have to give it to Craig to fix.
You're broke. yeah.
Anyway,
Tuesday,
wrap this up.
Tuesday,
I wanna
We
Tuesday.
should wrap. We should.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Driftworks.
We'll come
Ooh.
do. We'll
Excited.
come do some hangs. It's fucking late. Dan's got fucking work in the morning. I keep
Yeah.
on looking at the Mac as if
We're
we're
going
over
to-
here.
We're
Yeah.
over here. Yeah,
We're going
I
to
always,
Three
I always
Sisters.
forget that that's doing a.
We're going to go watch the Three Sisters.
I'm not.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Sunday,
Three Sisters
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do some
Sisters.
chills there.
Yeah.
Sorry, can't come down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Work
I think
hard.
Dan Pryor's.
Yeah,
gonna
Dan
be
Pryor's
there.
going to be there.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah.
I mean, he
Destroyed
blew
one
his
time.
engine up. Wow, his engine was fucked.
Yeah, he had loads of metal in it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
And I think it's back running again.
Yeah,
Done.
I
Okay.
think they. Well, I mean, MX is it in the MX?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's. I mean, they're not 10 to
I
a
mean, I've
penny.
still got his SR engine,
But you can-
like in bits.
Yeah.
You should probably.
Uh,
You should
I
probably build
probably
that.
fix.
You should probably build
Yeah.
What else
that.
are we
I've
doing?
been, like, I've been
For
waiting
STL.
Yeah, we've got some
No.
Three
super
Sisters.
secret private church hangs tomorrow
Oh,
night
yeah.
after.
Oh yeah.
I'm not coming
so
to
we
that
just
either.
no, we just have a few.
Go
we
fuck
just
yourself.
have a few people down the unit. Probably get some pizza or
Yeah.
Did you see
Chinese
that
or
then?
something.
Did you see
Nah.
that as well?
I mean, what cars
That
are
was
you
a
bringing to
fucking
the
rat again.
fucking hangs?
We're not bringing shit.
Oh no, we're not bringing shit. That's
I'm
the
gonna
beauty of
bring
this.
the
We get
Jeep.
to turn up
Yeah.
and just
Let
probably
everyone
Sure,
turn
sure.
up.
chill.
As
make
if you
some
want to get your
food.
car off the trailer anyway. It's
I know,
ready to
yeah.
go.
I know, yeah. It's already on the trailer. Why would I take
Yeah.
it off?
Fuck you.
I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. Thank you very much to Ty to come in all the way from Australia
Just for a podcast.
this,
I'm
Just-
going home tomorrow.
just
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
No. We're
Thanks for
gonna
having me.
try and do one. No worries. We're gonna try and do one on the Sunday after STL.
I tell you what, fuck it. Let's do it
Oh.
at STL.
Let's do it at STL. We could do it. At
Let's
STL.
Yeah, I
get-
think
We
no.
could
I
get
honestly
absolutely
do. We
fucking
think
shit face.
and
Why-
have 36 special guests.
Yes,
Let's
I think we should have a queue of people. Anybody who wants to
Yeah.
come on, anybody who wants to come on the podcast at STL, we will queue you up. You will have
Do this live.
2 minutes.
If you get sued, it ain't our fault, though.
2
No.
minutes. 2 minutes. If you start
Please.
talking shit or we can't understand you, you're gone.
Yeah.
So anyone Scottish. So,
No, you're gonna get sued.
well, that's what I've heard. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Sued by Scotland. We can't
Yeah.
say that.
Nicola Sturgeon's gonna have your cock in a glass.
Sounds like
Freedom!
It would be a better
Political
idea
facts.
because I fly home Sunday night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we'll just
yeah,
get
yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up
Yeah.
and talk shit on
Yeah,
them.
you're probably
We
right.
might do it.
It
We might
really
do
makes
Thursday night
sense.
at STL, and
Yeah,
we'll have shitloads of special guests on.
Which means
Yeah.
I have to take a
All
load of
this
shit
thing.
to fucking.
I've got to
STL.
bring generators now.
Dan's got a massive rape van, so don't worry.
Yeah, we'll put it all in that.
That's like
yeah.
the DJ
okay,
bus.
okay.
DJ
Yeah, man.
Dan.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up.
Sure.
Like and subscribe. Suck dicks.
Don't
in
sue.
hell. Please don't,
Don't
sue
sue.
us. Or sue us. Fuck yourself. I can't. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
It's
I
not
tell you what,
funny. It's-
let
that's
it
the
out.
problem.
File against us. It'd be hilarious when we submit all of it and they go, they've got nothing. Why the fuck are you suing them?
Please stop antagonising all these people that want to sue us.
Sue us.
There's
It'd
like
be
a queue
funny.
of people out the front
It'd be funny.
suing us
funny.
for the things, the opinions.
I tell you
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
let's do it old school.
I think factual
1v1 me,
projects,
mate, on Rust.
1v1 me on
I think
Rust.
roll cage guys are going to sue us after this.
360 no scoops. No scoops.
No
No
scoops.
scoops.
You can
No
sue us if you
scoops.
like, but our argument is stronger than your fucking welds.
Oh,
Yes,
drop
Dad.
mic.
Please don't drop these mics.
Fuck
They're very
you.
responsive. Right. Anyway. shout out to everyone.
Pick your roll cage people properly.
Yeah, the boys.
Yeah, we're gonna put a fucking a link to Ty's entire social media around here.
No,
Yeah.
only his Tinder account.
Here.
And
It's Tinder Premium as well.
Yeah.
And his
$120 a month
boys.
subscription, boys.
his Pornhub account.
Oh, his Pornhub account.
Yeah,
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 Pornhub account.
You
Yeah.
got he just helicopters in an anti-clockwise motion.
That's very specific. Why do you know that?
Studied. Studied.
No,
Anyway.
because he's from Australia, he can't go clockwise.
Anyway, that's it. Right, suck dick.
Science.
Suck dick.
Suck
Clap.
dicks in hell. Don't fucking sue us.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. 1, 2, 3.
Done.
Fuck off.
I'm eating my Chinese now. 3 hours later. Oh. We're still recording. Oh, that's pretty good. It's usually nearly 2 hours when I watch them. Anyway. Catch ya. Cunts.
That's chassis. I've got Oak Tree Outlaws and the Bory flags. I'll send you this when I go home too. Hey Lucy.
Hey, Lucy, how are you? I'm fucking good, thank you. I wasn't singing those. That was my autism. Right, how do I stop this from doing?
What are you going to get a pram tomorrow?
Huh?